Good morning, Fright fans. Yes, I'm doing this in the morning. It's the Friday for homecoming. It's mayhem. Okay, for starters, I'm not doing the number thing anymore. I screwed it up so bad. I did. I did. It's because I talk too much. I forget where I'm at. I didn't price two items that I noticed. Not that I had enough traffic that it mattered. You guys are spoiled. You just want my damn sterling. That's all you want. You don't appreciate my vintage. Anyway, to get things going, the big, the big pendant, that big heavy pendant with the big amethyst in it was 60. If y'all need a chain or a torque, let me know. Because I've got some pendants that are not on chains or torques, I think. Well, I stuck that one on a torque to look. The other one I put on a torque, decided to keep. Well, I haven't seen a lot of this stuff in a minute, right? Anyway, this box. This is one that I was pulling from. So everything in here is either sterling or signed. That's got the tag genuine lucite. This, don't know if it's signed. Signed. This isn't a sign, but it's either really super nice. Anything that's not signed is super duper nice. But most of it, I'm gonna say, is signed. Oh man. Yeah. This croissant alone. I'm just peeking through here. More I think this is part sterling and part plated, but I know that the pendant is sterling and it's a Larimore. I'm just peeking to see because I gotta price this bad boy. Coins, Crown Safari. My memory escapes me. Anything written on here? Oh, these are sterling Dior, not Dior D-I-O-R, but D apostrophe O-R. These are sterling. They're screwbacks, I think. Are they the ones that? Okay, no. Sometimes screwbacks will actually be clips that you could just adjust. All right. That's a stainless ring. These are sterling. This is sterling. I've already hit full sterlings. 5. Oh, this is fabulous. It's not signed, but God, gorgeous. Okay. All right. To make it a real deal, instead of trying to get remotely, I swear. How about we do this flat rate box? I think it should be what, $6.95 on these. I think. I think. I'll put a new box. This one's pretty ragged out. But we'll do this flat rate box. I think there's 4 at least. Did I say 5 pieces of sterling? Everything in here is either signed or fabulous. Nothing's broken, no stones missing, all that kind of stuff. 75 bucks. I already wrote it on there, but I wanted to look at it and make sure that my assessment was correct. Let's start with some heartbreakers. You know why my back hurts so bad? Last video, I was sitting in the dining room chair. And these are 1950s Broil Hill with them cane back chairs. Now I got my comfy chair and my pillow. All right, I bought this from Adrian of A La Mode by Adrian. Adore this. Adore this. I love citrine. I got some nice citrine from Tanya at Addicted to Vintage. I've got earrings and necklace from her that they're just simple, like a silver chain with 3 stones, and then they actually were separate purchases, but they just happened to match so well. I'm not even going to clamp this on my neck. It's that heavy. This is all citrine, and you can wear it from here. Let me find my hand. So you can wear it at about, that looks like 18, or you can drop it to probably close to 20 inches. All of it citrine, even the white light colored ones. Focus, focus. It wants to focus on me. Yeah. But yeah, I double checked to be sure because I thought I remember it being all. So we'll poke. I got my giant stone. Ever since that Indian ring, I'm like, I'm gonna just check everything. Oh God, this white one's going way beyond citrine. Okay, now it's calming down. Yeah, yeah, it's citrine. All of it. Yeah, it's all citrine. Beautiful. I don't think it's on sterling. It's too heavy to be on sterling. Now, it looks like a stainless steel clasp, which makes sense. And it's a um God, my brain just went completely dead. It's a torsade. In other words, they're twisted. Like there's 3 strands. No, they're not twisted, are they? No, they're not twisted. Don't know how they're joined, but they are gorgeous. I know I'm not gonna ask for what I paid Adrian. It's so beautiful, but I don't have to tell you it's heavy. I'd have to get my postal. I have to get my postal scale out to weigh this thing. I don't think it'll fit on here, but looking at this has to be 500. Just this probably has about 600 carats. I'm sure it does, because I know that like this amethyst here is like 470 carats. So that ring that you're gonna love me for giving up instead of getting sized. Yeah, if this is 470 carats, then this one is, let's just say at least 800 to 900 carats of citrine. It is beautiful. It's gorgeous on. I know this isn't sterling. It wouldn't make sense with something this weighty to be sterling. Sterling's too soft. I'll check it. I'll check it. I shall. Just to see, but sure don't look like it to me. But I've been known to be wrong about these things. Oops. Well, I'll be a son of a gun. It is sterling. Well, slap my ass and call me Sally. All right, well, that was the chain. I'll check the clasp. Why not? We're here. I hope you guys are doing good. I realize I didn't give instructions or nothing. So, okay, this is obviously a recording. I take purchases by email only. My email address, which I put absolutely no description, no nothing, and I think the last at least one video, is Melly's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. No punctuation, like there's not an MELLY apostrophe S. No, just Melly's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. And just say, I want, and give me the timestamp and a brief description of the item. I will email you back saying it's yours. And I usually confirm the price, or I'm sorry, it's already sold. But I will update the sold list. Go back and look at my videos. I ain't sold hardly any. I think I sold one thing. My views are way down, but I've been gone for a year and a half. What I expect, right? Yes, that does say twit. It says woo, and it says twit. I resemble that remark. I know what I paid Adrian. That doesn't matter. I'll sell it for 60. I will. I can't wear it. My niece, she don't wear it. She needs a thing. Not her style. It's not her style. So we'll do this mamba jumba citrine. I have to tell you, it's less than half that I paid for it. No, not complaining, Adrian. If you see this, not complaining at all. I adore this. I absolutely adore this. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. Oh, did I look at the hook? Of course, it's sterling too. Okay. Okay, so it is sterling. I didn't think it would be. It's so doggone heavy. All right. I didn't bring a box. Imagine that. Imagine. Just imagine. Well, hell, nothing sold from my badly numbered items, so I can put it in the same box and feel pretty confident that I can find it. If I can't find that monster, I got issues. Yeah. Okay, I forgot the price. I double numbered some stuff. I forgot to price two things. One was that big, big, heavy amethyst. Where are you, dear? Where'd you go? The big amethyst pendant, big old heavy thing, the Indonesian one. Where'd it go? Where did it go? That's why I didn't come back and put these in numerical order because I didn't get no sales. I'm like, I'm gonna do that extra work. Why? Why do it? Why irritate my arms and my neck for nothing? Here it is. Here it is. Anyway, it says it's number 8. Okay. I thought I did this for 60. It says 30. If I said 30, I said 30. Okay. This sucker. I realized I didn't give y'all a price. And yes, it's amethyst. I didn't even say that either. But yes. Real. Yep, it's amethyst. I know I saw my cap. Can you believe it? I do have a torque with me. I do. I have a couple. I have my skinny mini. That's just for showing stuff on. I have this one because I was going to wear it today. Oh, it's got a big old bell. I showed this yesterday. It's a monster, isn't it? Isn't it? Here. Hello. Gorgeous. This one was 12.32 grams. It's nice. I don't like the light. I don't care for it at all. Maybe if I back it up and then tilt it down so it's not so. Yeah, it is better, isn't it? No, it does not include the torque for $30. Catch your head. Be still. It's got quite the profile. I thought it was, I would have told y'all 60 if I hadn't seen the bag said 30. But I'm a woman of my word. I didn't hear myself give a price. I checked it because I haven't done a video in so long. I thought, well, let me see how I did with my numbers. Okay, these are sterling. I retested them because I was doubting myself. I'm like, they don't look like sterling, so I tested them again. They are. They're sterling silver. They're prettiness. I'm gonna say they're probably 1.5 inches. I'm gonna back y'all up. Come on. Thank you. Dangle, dangle. Let's see. Okay. From hook to crook. There are 2, so yeah, about 1.5 inches your actual dangle. Okay. These are pretty heavy too. They're thick. They're not wimpy at all. Yeah, the light's got it. Oh. Wow, is that bright? Get away from me. It's chunky. Especially this middle one. A big old teardrop. They're pretty heavy. Where's my scale? So anyway, to register, so I get off track. To register, I need your YouTube name, your real name, and your address, and then your payment method that you want, and the corresponding information. Like if you want PayPal, I need your PayPal email. If you want to do Zelle, I need your Zelle email. If you want to do Venmo, that can be, I think it's also your email. Cash App is usually just unless you've created a name, let me know your Cash App name. It's usually just a $sign in your name, but so I do take those forms of payment, PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, or Cash App. So let me know what you want to take, what you want to pay, and I'll send you an invoice best way I can, depending on which way you plan on paying. There's a little room for descriptions on everything. There's a little bit of room. I waited too long and the thing went off. Stay down. Yeah, they're 12.32. So that's what, about 6, a little over 6 grams an ear. So on these adorable sterling silver earrings, they're nice and thick and chunky monkeys. I might have newbies. Maybe they want to see me test stuff. I would do it. We're doing the hooky first. Then we'll do the actual earring itself. Anyway, I'm gonna do those for 20. And uno, dos. Don't want to spill it on my table. And we're blue. I used to test everything live for everybody. Well, not live, which I'm working on setting up something to do live auctions. But until I get more audience, ain't no sense in I gonna do it for 3 or 4 people. I love y'all, but that would be boring for everybody. And it'd be hard to really be fun when you're not, I don't know, when you got 4 people, you pretty much just gotta say the price you gotta have anyway, which is the same thing as the buy it nows. So if you do want to buy something, you got to register. Then you email me the same address. That's Melly's Jewelry Box. No spaces, no punctuations. There's no possessive S, nothing like that. So it's just Melly's Jewelry Box at gmail.com. And first come, first serve. I watch emails, whoever's email comes in first. And I answer you, either you got it, and I usually confirm the price, or sorry, it's sold, or just sold, depending on how busy I am. So I will do a sold list in the comments. I invoice on the weekends and I ship them out on Monday. I'm drying these things. I don't want that blue ink everywhere because I got it all off of me, obviously, but no. Where's that torque? It's a monster. It is so big. Oh, I needed to show this. All right, so this is sterling silver, abalone, and I think this is a real pearl. Where's my pearls? Because I just wore them, so they should be handy dandy here somewhere close by. I hate rubbing them on my teeth. I know it's a pearl, as I tested it before. Where are my pearls? I just saw them because my niece was fussing at me about, why don't you get a separate box, put this stuff in? I said, because I know what's what. That's my jewelry. Those need like earring hooks. Those need, I know what I said. That's why when you put everything away, it was so bad because it looked like a mess, but I knew what was what. Oh, here they are. These are my pearls. These are my pearls. As I was, of course, gonna, get dressed, I had pulled my jewelry. So, yes, they're real. And I decided, why are you? You don't sell your pearls. They were in the sale stuff. Why am I selling my pearls? I got these from Adrian too. It's the necklace and the bracelet. You can hook them together and make it just one long necklace. All right, so it's sterling silver, beautiful abalone. Looks very Balinesian. Balinesian, is that word? Balinesian? Is that a damn word? What you say? Oh, Oh, these are Marin. MERAN, Indonesia 95. Yeah, these are nice. That's a honking big old. I don't even know if I need this light. It's so bright in here. Let me turn it just away from me altogether. It might be better. Where's that light coming from? Okay, hang on. Watch your eyes. I'm used to dealing with kids. Can you tell? Watch your eyes. I'm gonna turn the thing away from me. Yeah, beautiful abalone. Look at the orc at the top. Nice big bale. Sign there. You know how they put the resin in the back, otherwise this would crack. So the price does not include the torque. The torque is a beast. The torque is over an ounce. It's a monster. And I love this shape because it has that curve that sits on your shoulders, but it's a monster. It is beautiful. I just haven't worn it. I got this from Misty, Misty's Treasure Chest. That's her channel name, Misty's Treasure Chest. She's on today. I think she's coming on at 3. Patsy Craftsy comes on at 5:30 today. Who else does Friday nights? Friday Night Frights. I don't know. Yeah, it's gorgeous. If you're interested in the torque, email me. I'll sell it to you for what it paid for it. But yeah. Okay. So on this beast, let's measure it because it's beautiful. I fell in love with it. Fell in love with it. It is to the bale is 2 3/4 inches long. So that's gotta be your drop because it's, I mean, just under 3. It's yeah, it's 2 3/4 inches from the bale down, and width is 2. It's a little over 2 1/4, like 2 5/8. But the craftsmanship on this one is just, let me put on the torque so you can see it without my fingers in the way. Yeah, the craftsmanship on the sterling at the top is just, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, so I guess I could weigh it because the shell don't weigh nothing. But you know what? It's really not about the weight on this one. It's about the artisan work and the pearl. And abalone is getting less and less available. It's 22.65 grams. It's a beast. On this one, I'll do 40 on it. It's a really good buy. I can't even think about what I paid for stuff because y'all know me. If I want something in an auction, I'll just power bid. I'll just get it. I don't care. I'm crazy. I just want it to get it. But my age, that's the way it gets. That's why it's so hard at Christmas. Like me and my husband, we don't get each other nothing. We'll do something together, like, go somewhere, a trip, or say, well, let's just do this and later in this month or whatever. Or we'll buy something for the house. But normally we just do that anyway. So, these are teeny tiny. I didn't realize that Chloe's ears weren't pierced when she first moved in. They're not. So I fell in love with these. I thought, oh, these would be so pretty on her. But she doesn't have pierced ears. So, yeah, we're going to need our little hanger. Come here, naked lady. I don't know that she's naked, but it is so bright in here. They're so pink as the pink is getting so washed out. I'm going to turn this light off if I can find the button. I got so many wires over here because my husband bought one of them towers. So it's got USBs and 3-prong plugs and all the bells and whistles. I'm just going to unplug it at the top here. Does it unplug? Good God. Will I ever get it back in if I unplug it? Oh, it's buried under heavy jewelry. Dude, if I was Just going through stuff real quick to pull some pieces so I could get this out of the way this morning. Get on with my day. Busy day. Okay. I think it should show up better now. It's that window. Want some cereal? You have to ask the kids. It's not showing how pink it is. I'm adjusting all the lights. I think it's the light from outside. I don't have no curtains on those French doors. It's not getting the pink. It's such a pretty pink. They're faux pink sapphires. Oh, it's too bright. That sucks. Hang on a second. I'm gonna pause this and I'm gonna deal with the lighting situation. And yes, I'll pause as long as it's not a lightning strike. I'll be right back. I'm sorry. This is as good as it's gonna get. I'll hung stuff in the curtains. I mean, over the doors. Maybe over white. They are really pink. Yeah. Anyway, they are sterling, but it's faux sapphire, if I recall correctly. I think I just got a glass result on this. Now it seems so dark to me in here. I can't see my Presidium very well, so we were doing okay until those earrings anyway, so I'm just being anal. What else is new? Let me lay these down so I'm not affecting it. Be still. Yeah, they're glass. All right, they're cute. I don't know if the little frame is sterling or not. Let's see. That stone is heavy. Well, I got me an extra pillow too. I have to watch my posture. I'm trying, y'all. So I ain't gonna lie, because I went crazy Tuesday, and then after doing the 2 videos Wednesday, yesterday I was worthless. So we're gonna rub the frame of the glass just to see. I'm not gonna have any comments because I've been wrong too many times. And then the hook. Where's my lotion? Where's the liquid? It seems so dark to me now. In here, to me, it does. Yep. So the frame of the earring and the hook is both sterling. Thought it was. So anyway, my girl won't get her ears pierced. I told her, I tell you what, I'll get my top holes redone because they keep closing. And you know me, I'm brutal. I keep shoving stuff in there and they just keep closing. I said, I'll get my top ones redone, which my ears are way fatter and it's worse up there. If you just get yours, she's like, no, she's afraid. She don't want it. I'm like, you know what? You don't need them. Let's just do uh, $5 on them. They're so tiny and sweet. Maybe someone else has a young girl in their life that could wear some pretty little pink faux sapphire earrings. They are really pretty and sparkly. It's weird how some things just don't translate on camera. Come here. I know I showed this one in the past and I haven't worn it. I thought I'm just going to keep it. It didn't sell. I'm like, I'll just keep it. I think this beast is too big for this bale. Yeah, this is a monster. I have my dinky one. Where's my dinky one? I see you back there. I see you. Come here, you. This is a normal sterling one. So it does not include the torque. So it's sterling silver with coral. Do you see these top two? They're sunk in. These are raised. Don't know if it's just wear, if it's the way. Hell if I know. Hell if I know, but see how they're deeper inset? than the other ones, but if someone gets that close to look at them, just get that big old flower ring and jab them in the eye. It's really pretty. Yeah, it's natural red coral. I forget the mark on this one. It's got such a pretty design. Honestly, you could wear this backwards if you wanted to, right? I don't know what else to do about the light, y'all. I'm gonna try trying this one. Just away. Go away. My living room always seems dark to me. There we can see it. It's got a really, really pretty design. And that sawtooth edging is pretty. Don't stoop over. Sit your goofy butt up, Mel. I see a 925. Oh, it really is pretty in the back. I don't see anything there, but let me check inside the bale. I had that one saging piece. I had it for years. I love it. Didn't care whether it was or not, but I just happened to notice just 935. That's all it says. On this one, let's get a measurement on it. Shall we? Okay, including the bale. It is 2 inches long and it is 1 1/4 inches wide. Open sesame. Thank you. It is 13.30 grams. And this one, let's do 25 on it. Making sure it'll fit in the bag first. That was so funny with the numbers yesterday. Well, day four. Boy, I screwed that up. So I was thinking about just getting a tripod and just doing over my shoulder and just showing the pieces. It's not my style, man. It's just not how I rock, okay? This is not sterling, but I have to try to remember now if I had decided to keep this, because I don't think it was too heavy. Because it's a Kenneth Lane, and that's the signature of Kenneth Lane, not KJL, not Kenneth J. It's Kenneth Lane. Yeah. This is a book piece. It's what they call satin gold. You can hook it as short as you want. The longest looks like about 16 inches, and you can go, if you want it to be a collar, you can do that. I have to look this up because I know, yeah, I know. Let me get rid of my timer. So, Kenneth Lane. I'm not going to charge you what they're asking, but I know that it's a book piece. I just haven't worn it. Yeah, they're going for 180, 185. No, you're not the one. Let me find the right one. Satin gold dimple disc necklace. This one's $225. So the cheapest one I've seen is 1.8. I knew they're not $2.95. Yeah, it's a book piece, is why. So 180 so far is the cheapest I've seen it. Because it's very distinct. You know it when you see it. Yeah. Halsbrook. Halsbrook will likely have the book page. Nope. Let me see if I can just find the. I don't know how to spell I before the E except after C. I just wanted to show you because I'm sure the no thank you for discounts. No thank you. Complete the look. Oh, they have earrings that you can get. Look at me, I'm into spending more money than selling it. Oh, I can get earrings. Really? Really? I can? Can I? Can I? Can I? It's the same. Oh, I hate these places that have multiple ads. I'm sorry to take up your time. I could pause y'all, but okay. It's actually on his website too. Is it the right one? No. Mm, anyway, so on this one, only because I haven't worn it. Of course, you know me, I had to have it. So I love KJL stuff, but I have not worn it. I don't wear a lot of gold. I have gold, just don't wear it. So on this one, everybody's the cheapest I saw was 180. Highest was 295. It's very distinct. There's no mistaking it. Don't be mistaken. The one that's called Dimple. The one that's called Dimple, the middle is like really raised, like a point. No, this one you can identify it easily, easily. And here's the back. And is it on the hook? Let me find the signature for you. It's on this last disc. I didn't bring my larger magnifying glass. This is going to be for naught, I'm sure. But it's signed Kenneth Lane and not KJL or Kenneth J. Lane. Let me double check my memory since it's so fabulous. But I'm almost positive because this is from, yeah, Kenneth Lane, trademark. All right. I'll do 90 on it. Oh, I paid 125. Price is still on it. Already said it. So that's fine. I'll do 90. I was like, okay, me change that to a 90. I knew I paid, but I still turns out I got a deal though, didn't I? Actually, I did. Okay, so we're gonna do this one at 90. You can make a hell of a profit on it or keep it in your collection. I've got a few KJL pieces. Don't ask me whether all of them. I adore this ring. It needs cleaned, but will live for the moment. I'm not gonna grab one of those damp cloths. I know I've got my regular polishing cloth in here, buried alive. You guys saw my table and I've moved things around hurriedly. Psycho that I am, but I don't think you guys are gonna care about the tarnish. I adore this ring, but it won't fit on my biggest finger. It's too loose. It's a cobra ring. And if you don't start focusing better, I'm gonna lose my mind. It's very unique. I can't find one like it. The difference is the tail. You can find this head, like sorta, not exactly. It's thick, it's got texturing. Hi there. But yeah, it'll fall off. It's already sliding down. And I didn't really want to have it sized. The back is dirty. It's dirty. I need this light. Sorry. To see, because my light's out on this. And the batteries cost more than the whole doggone thing. It says something. Say something. Let's all be blind for a moment. It does have some sense of soul. I don't know what. No, I think it's just a smudgy mark. Oh, here's something. It's dirty. Let's rub it together. Let's do that. So we'll do the band. And his back of his big old head. Oh, an itchy nose. What's that mean? Somebody's coming. I hope it's me. Ha ha ha. Intended for mature audiences only. Okay. Blue, blue. Oh, I'm so lonesome for you. Okay. He's a beast. I'll get the size right. Hang on. I'm thinking it's probably 7.5 because it's not that big on me. It's 8.44 grams. I don't think it matters with this ring. This ring is fabulous, darling. Fabulous, darling. Well, look at that. No wonder it's too big on me. It hits down here like at 9.5. Boom. No wonder it's so big. Wow, I lost that much finger size? Holy cow. Okay. He is so unique. And I can't say, oh, this is artisan or this is this or this is that, because I don't know. And I'm not going to fib about it. I kind of get that feeling because I can't find anything like it. And this is soldered. It's attached. So you can't move this. Trust me, if I could, I'd have crooked him around some more. Of course, it would have screwed up the style of the ring. But yeah, it's extremely unique. The texturing, the markings on the head and around, even the snout and that tail. I can't find anything like it. I mean, there's similar ones, but they're not. No, there's really no comparison. On this one, I'll do 40. It's a very unique ring. I have not seen anything like this ring, not like this one. Google Lens can't find it either. So I think maybe, because I do buy a lot of artists and stuff, maybe it is. 40. Size 9.5. Goodbye. Okay, what's next? What is this? This is oh, this is an old Chico's. I know we're doing sterling, but hey, Chico's rates. And this one must be stainless or rhodium plated. I've never cleaned it, and it has stayed as shiny, like brand new. It's not very old, clearly. And let me double check it. Is it Chico's? I'm going from memory, so let's make sure my memory is sound this morning. Yeah, Chico's. That's what that mark is. So yeah, I'm thinking it's probably rhodium plated, or I don't know. It also has another hang tag here with the Chico's. Big lobster claw is heavy, is the problem. It's pretty heavy. I like the colors, especially for fall and winter. I'm trying to see if it's just all enamel or if that's stone. Oh, yeah, this is like a goulash. This is a goulash enameling in the brown part. See it? Enamel work is immaculate. Look at that thing. I can't imagine what this thing would be in a store. I hope you can see the texturing and the swirl on that gouache enameling up there. It's big. Let's get a length on it. I'm gonna scoot you back. Scoot you back. Let's see if she's magnetic. It's not magnetic. It must be sterling plated, silver plated. I haven't found anything that's magnetic on it yet. The clasp will have to be. No. Well, we can rub it. We know it's not. They don't do sterling, do they? I don't know. Let's see what the little tag says. I've never paid it no mind. Just Tico's again. Okay. So the pendant itself is 2 inches long by 1 inch wide. Let's get you a length. Stretch out, baby. Because it goes like this, I'm going to do this as a drop because it's not going to be accurate because of the way it has, because of the way it's strung with it going through 2 hoop-de-doops. So let's just get a drop, and then the extender measurement on this is the best way to do these kind of necklaces. Get down. Damn. Okay, so we're at a 16-inch drop. Long extender. Very, very long. And it is a 4-inch extender. All right, she can go from 16 to 20. Oh, I forgot I brought my neck. I got my neck. I do. That is a super, super nice. Is there something on there? Did you see it? Get my finger on it so I can see it. Just shadowing? What is it? I don't see anything up close and personal, but I saw it in the camera. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's just it has a texture to it. It's just the way the light was hitting it. Oh, that particular area, the way it's braided, it did it. You want to rub it just for shits and grins? We'll rub it here, where it's hidden in the back. It's probably silver plate. I mean, I guess not that means a whole lot, but something's on here. It's not rubbing, so it must be rhodium plate or something. Okay, on the Chicos, that's a super fine Chicos. I'm curious about this piece. Aren't you curious about this piece? Let's see what Mr. Google Pants has to say about it. You know it'll find it. You know it will. I mean, it might have a name or something. And if you're reselling, that might help you. Okay, it is $20 on eBay. Does it have a name? Silver tone snake chain necklace rectangle wave design. That's just the first one I saw. So if it's 10 on eBay, I mean 20 on eBay, I'll do 10. I'll do 10 on the Chicos. It's really pretty. It's heavy. That's why I'm not keeping it to where my fall and winter wardrobe. It's a bit heavy. So we're gonna do 10 on the Chicos. Don't you glad I looked? Because I probably would have said 20, like the person on eBay. I'll do 10. This. This, I really went back and forth about selling this because I went to sell it at one point, and then a lot of my stuff I refunk, and this is one of the ones I was going to keep, but I just haven't worn it. I don't know why. I like amethyst crystals, like to hold and work with, but I don't wear a lot of amethyst. I used to, I just don't. This is a Star Wars. This is, I think, 200 and was it? This is 470 grams, carats. 470 carats of amethyst. And this one is a torsade. In other words, is twisted. And those are gold-plated beads. They do all gold plating. Star Wars is very expensive because it's well-made jewelry. And it's just a really pretty piece. It really is. I just don't wear it. And it's weird because I'm just going to hook it on the closest spot. I can measure the length on this one with the extender. I wrote down that it was the stars from memory, and yeah, in case you want to look it up, Stauer. And it's the amethyst chip torsade gold beaded necklace. And on this one, because it hangs around, we're going to do the drop again. Some things just you get a more realistic idea of, and you just hook it anywhere. The chain is all consistent as far as the holes inside the chain, the room to hook it. You just had to measure. So yeah, they're actually gold-plated brass is what they use. And this one right now is on sale for $99. It normally goes for $2.99 retail. It's a real quality piece. It's better jewelry for sure. You don't want millimeters. You don't. Okay, sure, let's 16-inch drop. I'm going to guess this is a 2-inch extender. It's pretty common. And it is a 2-inch extender. Okay. So on the Stowers, it's 470 carats, gold-plated brass beads and findings. Oh, that's not the box. I thought I had a box for this. Oh, I would have swore I had a box for this piece because it's not one I want to just put in plastic. I can't get to my boxes at the moment. This might be empty, and it's not a necklace box, but it'll work just to protect it. Okay. It is a necklace box, but it's for one that hangs. So you won't get this box. You'll get a different box, but I just don't want to put it in a plastic bag. No. So I'm gonna have to put this in a bigger bag so that I can know what it is and have something to write on. Okay, and I'll put this in there too, just so you'll know. So on this one, of course, this bag doesn't want to seal, which is fine. It's not staying in here. On this one, I'll do 40, which is less than 50%. I'll do 40 on it. It's a good deal on that one. It's a real nice piece of jewelry. Real nice. This one I adore. I thought Tanya would like this one. I really did. I forget why. Something came up to where she had to pick like one of two or something. Maybe she won a prize or something. And I was like, I can't believe you didn't pick this one. They're toidles. It's all jade. They're toidles. I can't like let this go to show this without clunking my computer. They're toidles. Isn't that cool? This is the amazing part. This isn't carved. These are all turtles. And the ones in between, they look like red jasper to me. Yeah, I'm gonna say the red jasper. This, I don't remember if it was gold filled or what it was. It's an oldie. It's a really oldie. It's a beautiful, cool old necklace. Oh, this is artisan. What's it strung on? I think this one was on metal cord. No, this is also on that, looks like doubled wool cord. Or are those metal? This could be metal. Anyway, I don't recall if this was gold filled. It has a little spring ring clasp. It's only can be one of, this thing is super heavy, or I'd keep it. I mean, this is just absolutely die for. Look at this. Look at this dragon. And there's like two or three of them. One go in one direction, one go in the other. Isn't that fantastic? Great piece. And yes, it's all jade. Oops, get to moving. Get to stepping. Brown's showing up as like a tourmaline. Zoom. So these are like a jasper. This is showing up that it's either gonna be, let's see, tourmaline or, oh, now it's going up again. I was wondering if it could be citron, but it's not. All these big honkers, all the green. This is jade. Oh, you can't see. This is jade. This is jasper. This is showing up in that orangey color, like in a tourmaline. So is this big one, but I would have swore this was jade too. Oh, it's coming in inside the, it's not iolite, it's not garnet, so it's a tourmaline, but these big honkers are jade. Let me check these. Plus I was touching it. Always great to be touching it, is it? Turn over, turn over, turn over. Yep, that's jade. Sorry, this big green sucker is jade. So yeah, all these are jade. The different colors zoom up to jade. Okay, so the rest of it's jade. Fabulous, darling. How long is this thing? It's super heavy. Super duper heavy. Another reason I do recordings is I have to take breaks too often. I've already taken like a couple of breaks. I still don't say nothing because my back hurts so damn bad. I'm gonna go to the top of the ball. Is right at 10 inches. The ball itself is going to land at 11 because it's an inch diameter. I'm curious about this clasp. I never tested it. This is old and hand done, so who knows what kind of metal it is. Probably just gold tone. Oh, you check it with a magnet. Where's my monster magnet? You know, I just stick them on the arms of these things. And I had it out yesterday. Lord help us. Never mind. We're not searching for nothing. Sit up, mouse. It's straight. I'm gonna rub this. It's got a great color. And it's so old. Tanya on her auction or one of her, show what I get. She was showing that if you test your 10 karat gold, because a 10 karat, it'll hold. She was saying how stuff will just it holds in it. And that she uses a 14 and it turns brown. And she's right, because I got some things that are marked 10 karat and it works. So thank you, Tanya. Again, she's with My Jewelry Addiction. And she does just pop-ups of like when she goes to the flea markets or thriftings or auctions or whatever. And every Sunday she's on at 5 Pacific time, which is 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. The rest of it, figure it out yourself. I'm thinking this might be 10 karat is the reason I'm testing this because of the age and the color of this. Anybody that does jewelry a lot knows what I'm talking about. It just has a look, doesn't it? It looks gold. The tiny, it is very brown, very bronzy brown. It's holding up though is the thing. It didn't really change colors. It rubbed that color, but it's not marked, so I can't really sell it as 14 karat. It didn't change color. It's holding, but it's gold test. You got it set a minute. So I'm gonna do this with the 10 just, and I'll show you what I mean about the color of the rub and how that's holding. If I can do it without pouring the liquid everywhere, and I don't want to disturb the scratch, so let me just sop up the excess on the bottom where it's not on the mark. But see the mark? How gold color it already is? And that one, it didn't change. Don't worry, I'm not gonna like, oh, it's 14 karat, it's gonna be more. No, I just want to know what it is. I want you to know what it is because I want to know what it is. Let's grab the 10, see what happens. Let's see. Let's see. I'm getting low. I need to order some more 10 and a neutralizer. And they don't make a 12 test. They don't make one. Oh, you know what I got upstairs, I haven't played with yet? I bought one of those electronic gold testers. Don't know how they work, but make sure I got this is 10, right? Yes. Yes, ma'am, it is. They look the same. They're both just sitting there. They're just sitting there. They're both sitting equally. Very least gold film. You can still see the residue of the marks of the scratches. That's why I need a neutralizer to put on my stone to like get rid of any. That's why I have so many of these doggone things. So it's gold filled at very least. At very least. Very nice. Very nice. Sure looks gold. If you look at the color, right? Could be wrong, but it's holding. It's just sitting there. Okay. On the beast. That's so gorgeous. Okay. But I can't wear it. I can't keep it. So let's be real, be realistic. I need to let it go. So I'll do 35 on it. That's cheap. It's a lot of jade, a lot of artwork. Just beautifully done. Beautiful piece. If anyone's interested in true antiques like true Victorian and Edwardian gold and shell cameos, or gold and shell cameos, or any other antiques, then just let me know. I can send you photos, and I'm gonna price them at least 50% of market. I was gonna take them down to we have one estate jeweler here, never did make it down there to him. Sylvia, I brought that moonstone ring down, but I forget your size. I think it's pretty big. It's in that box. I didn't run across it. Okay, I have an amber set. Sterling and amber, it's a bracelet. And then the pendant necklace. And it is a set. The settings are distinct as a design on the setting. So it is a set. Okay, and of course I put it on this sterling silver chain, which probably just says Italy. I don't recall any markings on these. If it was, I would have wrote it here. Sterling amber. Okay, let's do the necklace first. The necklace is 6.38 grams. It's 16-inch long chain. Oh, the pendant is 1 inch by 5/8 an inch, and that's on the necklace. I could use a little wipe down. It's a really pretty setting. Open work. I don't remember this being marked. I didn't note it. I would have in my notes. I certainly would have. Yeah, it could use a clean. Oh, what do you say? You do say something. Or maybe not. Definitely artisan work. You can see how it's built. See if anything's on the necklace. It certainly wouldn't be on the clasp. It would be on one of the links. This one, because it doesn't glow like I want amber to glow. It like glows in spots. So I took acetone and tested it like crazy. I'm like, well, if it's not real, I'm not going to sell it anyway. So yeah, it's amber. I found out not all amber glows bright green. I was like, okay. I mean, I went on a deep dive into amber. But yeah, so I rubbed it with acetone. It's amber. I mean, it does glow. It's just not, yeah, not like some pieces do. We're not going to do it in this light. I know better, but maybe it'll let me show you what I'm talking about. how it's, yeah, it's too bright. It's not going to do jack. I'm not playing with the lights again. It's amber. If you take it to a jeweler, it's not amber. I'll take it back, but it's amber. Already been through this. There's too much silver weight to float the shit, so that didn't work. Looked up how else it does the acetone, like, but beware, if it's not real, it's going to melt it. No, it didn't care, and I just drowned it. Okay, it's an 8-inch necklace. Oh, I have all this written down. Then the necklace is 16-inch, the bracelet is 8 inches. And it's 8 inches. There's no way to shorten it without losing length. So let's see if it's soldered or if you can do it yourself. They're closed, but they're pretty thick, but you could do it yourself. Make sure I'm not lying, because I was looking at the end. Let me look between the links and see how this is done. Let me spin this to make sure I see all of this. Yeah, they're closed, but there is a place there. You can tell it's not soldered, so you could, they're fat, but you could, with tools, carefully open it to take a link or two out. No, you'd have to put this one back on the end because it's got the hook to close it built into this piece. Okay, so originally, what was I asking for this set? I didn't write it down. Okay, so the necklace. How about we just do 60 for the set? I'll do 60 for the set. That's a beautiful set. It's really pretty. Really pretty. It's not reconstituted. It's amber. This one drove me crazy. I never want to sell anything that isn't what I say it is. So yeah, this one put me through hell. But I was so interested to learn so much about it. There's some that's dark brown that it doesn't even look clear. It's amazing when you start digging into different types of amber. Okay, so let's do 60 on that. You don't need that. Is this a pristine box or can I write on it? It's got a water looking mark on it, so I can write on it. We're gonna do 60 on this, and I'm gonna write what it is. Amber, because I don't have any more amber today, not with me. Okay. I don't think I have any other amber I'm gonna sell. I think all my amber I'm probably gonna hang on to. But it's so light. Is this the necklace I want? The bracelet I was gonna keep? No, this is a J. Crew. And I'm not gonna change my mind on this one. I think this one I never wore. Yeah, tag still on it. Impulse purchases. I don't have to explain that to you, right? Probably to match something I bought, and so I wanted it for that. If I bring it higher, okay, I'm gonna clasp it a little shorter, and it's got the lifesaver. I know there's a name for these. I call them lifesavers. Deal with it. I'm gonna make it shorter just so it sits on the neck better, so you can see. Because otherwise, it's so wide that it's going off the edges of the neck, so you can clasp it anywhere you want. Still hanging off the edges. It's wide. It's very wide. Oh, I was trying to open the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Get shorter, dude. Get shorter. Thank you. There we go. Now you fit barely. J. Crew. It's beautiful. You know that's probably acrylic, right? The best way to tell is to tap it with something metal. Yep. Well, that sounds like glass. Nope. Nope. Huh. It's all acrylic. Wipe my slap of it. Yep. It's acrylic. And it's got bright orange, then like a real light orange, then almost like an aqua color, and then pale yellow. So you've got the bright orange, the pale orange, and then these are almost, they're not exactly clear. They almost look, oh, they're clear, but they have almost a blue, tiny bit of a bluish tinge to them. So great fall colors. It's beautiful. J. Crew still has the tag. God, this goes back because, this had to be when they had a store down at International Mall. And obviously, they don't have a store there anymore. They didn't have a store at the mall close to me. At the Westfield Mall here, they didn't have one. But at the International Mall by the airport, they do. This is pretty. The length, whatever you want it, basically. Because you can hang on any of these easily. So we'll do a total length on it. Because you can on this type. Lay flat. I have a little bit of a tablecloth here. You better watch my time. Okay, I told Doodlebug I was going to get her at 2. And we're going chopping, baby. We're picking up. Okay, so total length is 19.5 inches, but you can make it as short as you want. All the lengths are the same, so you can hook it wherever you want. On this J. Crew, I'm just gonna hook it on the very end. On this J. Crew, I was like, why is it so heavy? Is there something else? You know what? I just want to get rid of it. Has a bag. Let's do $10. I remember. $10 on the J. Crew. They used to be. Remember how expensive they used to be? Now you can't get a damn thing, so that's not true. Here's another. This is a funky old Chico's. This is a funky old one. Another one that's heavy. Heavy, mama. Let me see if this is tarnish or if it's just the color. It's just the color. You find the clasp. I'm guessing that I'm right. This is a Chico's. Chica, baby. I looked at the same side twice. Chico's, the trademark. That's an old one. This sucker's a beast. Wonder why it's got a hole in the back. That's not where the stone is. There is a little stone there. See if it's glass. Oh shit, it went up to tourmaline. Oh, it's coming back down to glass. Oh, no, it's going back up to tourmaline. Okay, so they put a piece, they do sometimes put semi-precious stuff. So this, a hard resin, I guess brass. Don't know. Why wouldn't I have stuck my mega magnets back on this stupid thing? Oh, I did put one there. Sorry. I just was curious if this was really brass. Not that it matters to value, but I just, inquiring minds, want to know. Yeah, it's brass. Check that out. Look how old this thing is. That's an old Chico's. It could use a little wipe down for sure. I did a brasso on a Q-tip. Wasn't hard a thing. So lobster claw. There's your marker. It's awesome. The length is the length. There's no way to make that shorter. But it's got a decent sized bail. I'm not going to say it's a big bail. It's pretty decent. You could probably get, oh, would it come off the chain is the question, if you wanted to put it on something else. I'm just thinking the way I think. No, it don't come off the chain. Okay, so that's that. Now you could take this off, or yeah, you could take, if you take this jump ring off, you could get it off this chain and hang this on like a brass torque would be cool as hell. But as far as this chain, there is no adjusting it. It is the length it is. Okay. It's 28 inches long. And the not counting the bail. Well, we'll go from the bail. Let's go from the bail. From the bail to the end, it's 3 inches. The actual pendant without the bail is 2 inches by, of course, 2 inches. It's a beast. This does come beyond that. Pretty cool, huh? It's a funky monkey. It's a nice one. This stuff's really in right now, these big old chunky pieces. And being long, that's what you're seeing on the ones that aren't mental. Like the fashion shows that are mental. No, the normal people fashion. Yeah, big medallions, long necklaces, lots of beads, lots of layers, chunky necklaces, one short, one long. All the stuff we did back in the 90s is back, basically. So, yeah, let's just do 20 on this one. That's a cool old Chico's. Chico, baby. This doesn't tell me how long I've been recording to have any idea of if I need. My back says I need to stop, so I'm gonna take a stretch. I didn't even need to tell you, because with this Karen, I don't need to worry about that. I can just pause it. But I'm gonna get up and just stretch my back. Just thank you. Thank you for your patience. I love my little frog. Hello. I don't remember where I got this. I think someone sent it to me. Tanya sent me a lot of frog stuff, so whoever gave it to me, thank you. I just love to mess with Chloe and Dane with it. All right, let's look at this bad boy. Let's look at this bad boy. I bought this off a lady on Makati at Sterling, and it's not, but it tarnishes. So it was able to shine up. It was tarnished. So it did clean up. So I thought, okay. So then it didn't test sterling. So then I tried it with just the silver test. Nothing. I think it's basically an alpaca, I'm going to say. Not marked anywhere. It's a toggle clasp. It's not, I mean, it could be. I'm terrible at using the regular old. That's why I bought the electronic. Oh, that's just gold, I think. Tester. But anyway, it's a toggle clasp. If I can get it through with my funky fingers. There you go. Is a toggle class, and all these links here, so you could make it as short as you want. This is what's crazy. So she offered a refund. I told her, well, because I got it in a big lot of stuff is what I did. You know me, I always buy bunches of stuff at once. That's how you get a good deal, right? You get a good price if you buy just mega. This thing, even though it's either a low 800 silver or something, all of the gemstones are real. It's beautiful. It's too heavy for me. It's a mermaid. So here you've got your picture jasper at the top. Waiting for a focus would be great. That is amethyst. These are citrine. She's just some type of resin or something. The mermaid. That's a big, beautiful jasper. And all of that is citrine. I'm going to show you. You can't really see the color of that amethyst because of the light. The light. But hopefully I won't blind you to death. See, you can see it's amethyst. It all tests. It all tests. And the citrine, all of it. So I told her, well, since it's got so many carats and gemstones in it, it's okay. I'll just keep it. Because the other, everything else was fine. So I'll just keep it. As I wore it for a little bit, but it's beautiful. I mean, look at that. Beautiful. Even the jasper, the colors in that are gorgeous. And then the amethyst, which is just light's just killing it. And these are facet cut. The citrine is. She's pretty groovy herself. It looks sterling, don't it? Yeah. I would bring y'all down here and let you see my presidium, but I'm telling you, and it don't hesitate. Zoom. When I was first testing it, some of the ones that are like the small ones around, I thought, ooh, maybe there's a topaz because it went flying up there. But then you know how they do that. They'll settle. You got to give it a minute. You can't just, take a quick reading. Yep, I don't know why I'm bothering because I've already tested this at least 3 times. It's all citrine and amethyst. Okay, so this is gorgeous. Just freaking beautiful. It really is so pretty. And I love the fact you can make it. Because I like to wear shorter chains and then the longer ones like on the outside of the blouse, but I liked it because I could make it as short as I want. But I can't wear it for very long. It's too heavy. The big old gemstones. I would not even begin to guess. I do know how, but it'd be hard to get the weight because if you get the weight on the whole piece, there's a calculation that you can measure diameters and stuff of stones. You can come up with a pretty close carat weight on things, but like smaller things. I mean, I don't think it's going to work on something this big. I mean, not without a lot of work, and I'm not getting enough money for it to worry about it. Here, I'll stick it on the neck. And we'll wait for focus. How's that? Let me get my head out of the way. Maybe it won't try to focus on me. It'll focus on it. I'm trying to peek to see if it is. I think it is. Isn't that funny how it wants to focus on the person? I love that jasper even at the top. Isn't that pretty? This is my favorite. It's got that blush of pink in it. But it's crazy amount of gemstones in this thing. I was like, holy cow. And they got to be natural because this thing's old, probably made in Mexico. And they do have an abundance of citrine and amethyst there. So it kind of makes sense. They have so much of this material that they were able to do this. Craziness. So I'm going to figure I probably made my money back on that lot. I'm going to guess. I don't know. But I just want to see them go. So, I'll give you a total length. I don't think I did. I'm going to do 40 on it, which is dirt dog cheap, but it won't lay flat. So let's just do a drop. We're just going to go to the very tippity tip end, and from there you can make it as short as you want. I'm not going to go every doggone length. That's a little bit mental, even for me. Says a lot. Ah. Okay, so we're at the top of this last stone. I can't see. We're at 18 inches. And then this last stone is gonna drop down another, be still, dude, inch. So it's gonna be 19 inches of real estate, or you could make it as short as you want. Fabulous. For $40, it's a freaking steal. I just got to empty my house of all this stuff. I really do. I wish I could like type and be on the keyboard. I'd put a bunch of stuff like on, auctions, whatnot or something, but I ain't got it in me to do it. I ain't got it in me to do it. And it's okay. It's okay. All right. So the mermaid necklace, $40. Again, just give me a timestamp and a brief description. This is gorgeous. Gorgeous. It's sterling inlaid turquoise with Donko. Yeah, no, it's with a guy with his donkey. It's a guy showing his ass with a cactus in the background. The light's a killer, isn't it? And it's probably Mexico and then letters and numbers. Let's see. It says Mexico and then all that honcho and a square. Oh, plata, which just means sterling. Plata 925 hecto. I can't read this. Looks like half the letters are gone. It's G blank R D blank blank blank. I don't know what it says. Mexico. Oh, maybe it says Guadalajara. No, it's not long enough to be Guadalajara. Unless it's abbreviation. It's G blank R D blank, and then yeah, the letters are worn off. It's got some type of symbol above that I recognize, but I couldn't. My memory's not good. Yep. And it's a pendant and let me look at the veil. Oh, it's old. Got some fuzzies in there. Fuzzies. The fuzzies are in there. Oh, it's from someone's material, like on their clothing, is what it looks like. Look at me, someone. I wonder who that would be. The veil's not ginormous. Let's see. How ginormous is it? Let's try it on my monster. Where's the beast? Come here, beast. Okay. It makes it on the beast, but it ain't gonna hang right. Well, I guess it's all right. It's like gonna set an angle, I think. Is that okay? It definitely has presence. Give you that. Where's my small child? It's small to me. We just used it. Playing with something else. I need to clean this thing. But I thought I'd keep a couple handy. This one goes in super easy and it's gonna hang loose. So there's gonna be is there a big difference in how it lays? I can't really say. I don't think so. So you can use a skinnier torque or a big fat torque. It's gorgeous, huh? Gorgeous, darling. Looks like he's diamond cut on his vest or whatever it is, doesn't it? Yeah, it is. And that's why he's sparkling. It's turquoise and it's thus oxidation behind it. This one's really beautiful. Really, really beautiful. Hey, where do we go? Days when the rains came down in the hollow, playing a new game. All along the waterfall with you. Yeah, I thought so. A lot of these are alpaca. That one's not. It's sterling. We can rub it if you'd like. Yeah, he's not a common character. Similar. I wonder though, because it looks the same style and the cut work is different. So let me see if I can figure out if they have information on that mark, and on that signature. Yes. No, not the same mark. So I don't know. I don't know. Let me see my email. If it's any you fine folks, I need to answer. Nope. Okay. Okay. On this one, um, I'll do less than 50% of what is the average, and they're not as nice as this one. It's not our largest design. This has got to be at least 2 inches wide. I'm gonna say it's probably 2.5 round. It's pretty big looking, at least two. Might be a little bigger. That's two. All right. So on this one, I'm gonna do 50 on it because I won't be heartbroken if I keep it. And it's worth more than double that. There's not one like that. There's similar stuff. I wish I could read that back, like put that G or but some of the letters are missing. Beautiful. Oh, do you guys want me to rub it? It's clearly sterling, but we'll rub it. I may have new subscribers that say, well, wait a minute. Don't we get to see for sure that it's sterling? Because it could be alpaca. No, it's not alpaca. Trust me. You got the wrong side of the stone. No, I don't want to rub the front whatsoever. No, Jose. No, 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 no. Let me, the bail will be easier to get. Yeah. I really don't want to rub the edges because they're kind of got that diamond cut to them, and I don't want to mess that up. Get on there. Get in there, would you please? And we are blue, blue. Can't see it on the film. I didn't get a very good rub because I didn't want to rub the front or the edge. I'll try again. I couldn't really get a good rub. Okay, let's try this new board. Is there another way to do this? I really don't want to do anything that's going to affect that edge. We're going to try. There we go. The board, having a new board helped. I had a good rub. And the last rub was wimpy, to say the least. I don't want to damage it. Yeah, man, I knew it was silver to begin with, but nice rub, huh? Okay. Yeah, 50 is a really good price on this. It's gorgeous, just beautiful. And you can wear it nice on a torque. You can wear it on a chain. You can wear it as a brooch. Brooch. I've got to go pretty soon. Very soon, actually. So let's do one more. There's one that I listed last time with you guys at 20. We're just going to do 10. I don't remember, but I think this was tourmaline and not onyx. Yeah, I think, oh, sorry. I think this is tourmaline and not onyx. Let me see. Tourmaline, the light kind of will go through it. It'll also test. Onyx, no light. Yeah, this is tourmaline. I thought so. It's all sterling silver. I put it on this because it's lightweight. I mean, it's not like a feather, but it's not super heavy. So I put it on a chain, looks like, and it's got the built-in little extra jump rings to adjust your size. So let's get a total length on this. And we are at, oops, have the wrong end. Doop-doo, doop-doo. That's a shame what happened with Carlos Mencia. He was such a funny guy, but he got in trouble. Oh, just 20 inches long, actually. But you can adjust that down to, you can adjust it down if you got no neck, no, to 12 inches, to 16. So 20 to 16 to 12. Those are the adjustments that are already built in because the chain's too skinny. So it's got the built-in jumps to shorten it for you. And I put this chain on there. It says probably I bought a whole bunch of chains from Lydia at Arito, Arito, I think Arito Jewels. This doesn't have the normal little flat piece. Maybe I didn't get some more because hers were mostly all said Italy. Just don't say Jack. Let's see what that solder. I don't see anything on it. Not a thing. Maybe it came on this chain. Could be. I thought I put a chain on it though. The pendant itself says 925. Maybe it did. I think this was in that big old Mexico lot for you guys who've been around with me for a while. Let's test it. The chain, because chain don't have the little flat piece that normally says Italy or whatever, and I don't see nothing on the clasp. So let's check it out. Let's check it out. Just to be sure. So we rub the clasp. There's already a giant mark on here I need to get rid of. I'm going to hit it with some 18. Hope that takes rid of it. Because it must have been gold I was testing or something to leave that mark behind. Go away. There we go. So let's just do the chain itself. I mean, it's weird for it not to have any mark, even though the pendant does, but still it's kind of odd, isn't it? Yes, it is, Mel. It's kind of odd. I always love rubbing chains, don't you? It's so much fun. It's so easy to do. Wad it up and get a crazy looking scratch. Not being very successful. I get a blurry ass scratch on there, so then we'll do the pendant. Let's do the pendant. They all look the same color. This is a good start. My timer went off, which means I got to go. Okay, so we're looking good. Where's a napkin? Just so I don't drip on my computer. My terrible rub. It is blue on this one on the end. That's a terrible rub. That was the clasp. The big spread out one's a chain, and that's the pendant. So it's all sterling. Okay, so I think that's going to wrap it up. Again, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Please share the video with your friends or family. Give me a thumbs up. And once again, to register, I need you to send to my email, which is Melly's Jewelry Box, all one word, no punctuation characters whatsoever, no spaces, at gmail.com. And for those of you out of habit that sent it to my other email address, I'll get it because I always go to all I just look at all of them at once just to make sure. But I'd rather trying to get, and because I was goofy when I first started out, and I made the same email as my main email that I use with Gmail, so it's like full. But if you want to register, I need your YouTube name, your real name, your address, and then your email or other defining character, whether it's a name or it's a phone number, however, for your method of payment. I take PayPal, Venmo, Zelle, Cash App are all fine. And if you go to PayPal, I don't think you have to have a PayPal account. They can go through that way and use a credit card. I'm not sure. I don't do a whole lot with PayPal anymore except pay people. Let's just do 10 on this one. It was 20 the last time I showed it, and it's tourmaline. And you can call it a crescent moon. You can call it a horseshoe. You can call it whatever your little heart desires. But it's $10. Oh man, I just spilled a bag of bags. And then I've got to go. I appreciate y'all so much. Oh, Nancy, your email bounced back. Guess what I did? I put .com and not .ca. So I apologize. I fixed it. D, I haven't heard back from you, so maybe I'll get to you first. Either way. And there's a couple other pieces I got to figure out who they belong to, because I know when I see them, I'm like, I think I remember selling it, so I'm gonna look and print those out. So if I find pieces, I'll know who to email to see if, indeed I need to let them know that the piece has been found, and that if they'd like to purchase it, it's the original price, obviously. So that's it for today. I will see you guys on Monday. And on Monday, I'll probably do a mix. Don't forget, I do have this box at 75. Trust me, there's probably 30 to 40 pieces in here, at least 4 pieces of sterling, a bunch of signed stuff, some vintage, some signed unique, artisan stuff, some just great old pieces, some stones, some Larimer, some really pretty old brooches. This is really nice, but it's not signed. It's one of those unsigned absolute beauties. I think it's either titanium or stainless. I don't know. Crowns are fiery. Beautiful. This lariat. I should model this thing, but I'm not going to. This is sterling. This is sterling. Other one was sterling too, the Larimer. This is sterling. This is sterling. So yeah, there's a bunch of really good stuff in here. And if I can get anything else squished in here, I'll throw it in there. But it's already worth well over 75, easy. So if you want stuff for resale, and I will be putting together some other lots because I have a lot of vintage, some signed, some not. I think all of this box is all signed pieces. That's not signed. I know this isn't, but just as to die for stuff. If that's not signed, that is. I don't think that is, but it's to die for. So if you want an all signed vintage, let me know. Is this sterling? Looks like it. Oh, it's who's the one that does all the silver plate? People really like them so much. They do purses and stuff too. Oh my God, I love this. This is a Lisner, believe it or not. It's a big fleur-de-lis pendant. So if you want to do an all signed vintage or just rare, hard to find vintage, like real old lucite moonglow and stuff like that, I have a lot of really good vintage. Let me know. Why am I getting rid of this glass cuff. I like this cuff. Is it too big? Shit, it is. I'm like, why is that in there? I should know. See, it falls down. And no, it's too thick. You can't bend it. So yeah, just a lot of great stuff. So let me know. But otherwise, I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna do lots. So if you want one that's all signed, if you're into vintage, let me know. I got great stuff, and they're all in great shape. Nothing's gonna be missing stones or broken or anything funky monkey like that. So yeah, man, just some neat old stuff I haven't gotten to yet. So let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna do it. And I'll do that over the weekend, put together some lots. Oh, I invoice on the weekends. They ship out on Monday. You will get an email with your tracking number. Your shipping is based on your address. I do ship to Canada. Of course, I'll take returns if it's not what I said it was. There's nothing going to be broken. So it's only I've never had a return. The only time I refunded was when I got stopped posting, and she put everything in boxes, and yeah, there's no way for me to find the stuff. So yes, I'll be back Monday with some real beauties, So this one's another one that's on the fence. I know I have more chains than Turner's has little pills. So come see me Monday. I'll be posting at the same time. I do have an invite to do auctions with a couple people. I need to get a little bit more organized, and then I will be doing that. And that's pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to hear from you. Go back and watch the first videos. Nothing sold, and I'm always open to offers. I wouldn't be offended. It's fine. If you think something's too much, say so. If I think not, I'll say no thanks. If I'm malleable, I'll say sure. So let me know. Okay, you guys take care. Have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you Monday. Love you. Bye.